Hi guys, my name is Ryan Grogan, and for my interdisciplinary intervention proposal, I'll be looking at the senior NTC program, which is run by Capital Football, and it is the top age group in their high performance program. So the aim of this proposal is to improve our National Training Centre program to provide a professional environment both on and off the pitch to further enhance our ability to develop talented players. The situational analysis of the senior NTC side at this point in time. The aim of the program is to develop players for professional playing careers, whether that's representation by an A-League club, an overseas club, or even higher representations through the Joeys, Young Socceroos, etc., etc. The current program is an 11-month program, and between February and September, that encompasses pre-season and the National Premier League under-20s competition throughout winter. The squad currently trains for 3 sessions a week with 1 game on the weekends. Post-NPL season, there's a 3 or 4 week break, and then they enter a competition called the Summer 20s, which comprises of the NPL clubs putting together an under-20 squad, and they play a 1-round competition through to the middle of December. During this period of time, the squad itself backs off to 2 trainings a week with just the 1 game on the weekend. The squad, the program at this point in time has 14 players and just the 1 coach. So the half-yearly report just gone. What we've found with this program is that the players are under-conditioned, and that's relative. And by relative, that's comparable to other national training centres around the country. And also, as we're trying to produce players to step up into higher representations, at this stage their conditioning isn't adequate for them to take the step to the next level. This is through a number of factors. The intensity of the training environment at this point is too low. That comes down to the fact that there are only 14 players in the squad, so in the training environment they're not able to put together sessions of the right intensity due to the lack of numbers. And also because of the lack of numbers, there's actually no competition for places. So whether it's consciously or subconsciously, the boys know themselves that they're playing that week, so they're not being pushed if they were part of a bigger squad, which again reverts back to a professional environment. At this stage with injuries, there is no procedure. It's a bit here and there, so a player goes down injured, whether it's a trainer in the game, he's sent off to a physio or doctor of his choice, through the parent or through the player. They relay it to the coach, and the coach is just told how long he's got to do without that player. That's also a problem obviously with the size of the squad. 1 or 2 injuries and it starts seriously affecting the team's ability to play games on the weekend. Also, there is no match recording or match analysis at this point. So therefore the trainings that are put together by the head coach, they realistically should be relevant to game situations happened the week before, but due to no match footage or analysis, the sessions themselves are pretty generic. So the desired outcomes that we're looking through this intervention would to increase our program so that it replicates the environment provided by the FFA Centre of Excellence side, which train over the AIS, and professional clubs, so i.e. A-League clubs or professional clubs overseas. We're looking to bring in accredited specialist coaching staff in both football and other services, and also related player welfare services, so like a club doctor, a club physio, etc. We're looking to film more games and also have access to more match analysis, so therefore the training environment can be more relevant to the problems that arise in a game. As said earlier, the periodisation at the moment only encompasses 3 training sessions a week with a game. We're looking to implement a professionally periodised training schedule, so instead of having 3 contacts a week, up here to 5 or 6 contacts a week, and these contacts would include specialised strength and conditioning sessions relative to youth footballers, and also recovery sessions and specific football conditioning sessions. So the identified changes, we're looking to, for next year's program, increase the squad to 18 players to eliminate some of the problems spoke about earlier. Appoint a professionally accredited assistant coach, so not just any old coach, but a coach who has the experience to be coaching at this level, plus the accreditations. We're looking to come to a commercial agreement with ACTAS for strength and conditioning services, because at this stage, ACTAS is in control of the under-15s NTC side. So in our player pathway with Capital Football look after the under-10s through to under-14s. Then ACTAS have scholarship holders for the under-15 age bracket. Then the senior NTC age bracket goes from under-15s to under-17s, which is again controlled by Capital Football. So we're looking to come to an agreement with them for them to look after our senior NTC side as well. As said earlier, our training periodization wants to increase to 6 contacts a week, including all the specialty sessions. We're looking to come to a sponsorship agreement with a local physiotherapy firm or a GP, so that we can provide discounted services to our players. To cover our match footage and match analysis whole, we are looking to take advantage of local conditions in offering an internship to one of the local universities. The future implementation timeline. I'll just quickly touch on this. So between the NPL and the Summer 20s competition, as I said earlier, there's a 4-week period there. So during that period of time, we'd be looking to advertise for the assistant coaching role for this program. We'd also be looking to approach local therapy firms in the hope of bringing a physiotherapy firm on board as an in-house physio. Throughout the Summer 20s, we would send out invites to identify talented players from the local NPL clubs to come and trial throughout the Summer 20s competition, and also throughout the Summer 20s competition we would be looking to trial assistant coaches. In the new year we'd be looking to set up our agreement with ACTAS. We'd also be offering new players positions in the squad, and also by that stage hopefully have decided on the new assistant coach. Once he's been appointed, for the 3 weeks between his appointment and the start of pre-season, he'll be working in conjunction with the head coach in developing the new periodised plan for the new year. So just here is interdisciplinary proposal timeline of all the things I've spoken about earlier, and how they would be, when they would be implemented over the next 12 months. So the collaboration between all the new staff. So the head coach and assistant coach post every training session would recap what they worked on and whether the objectives were hit during that training session. And at the end of each week, they would again go over the training objectives and how they're related to the match objectives set to the side, and whether they were successful or if there were things that could be done better. Post these recaps, that would go towards tweaking the periodization for the squad in the upcoming weeks. The coaching staff and the strength and conditioning staff would meet face-to-face once a month to talk specifically about the players' progress in their strength and conditioning activities, and also if any players were falling behind, and other bits and pieces along those lines, and also to plan the upcoming strength and conditioning sessions for the following month in relation to the periodization set forth by the head coach and the assistant coach. The coaching staff and the physio doctor's interaction would be case by case, so whenever there was an injury or sickness, that would be the times when they would interact with each other. And the doctor and physio mainly would communicate either via phone or through email post-appointment with the players, giving their analysis of said injury or sickness, and the relevant amount of time they would be missing from the program or recovery, etc. The coaching staff in the university intern analysis, their interaction would be face-to-face on game days. As the intern himself, his job would revolve around filming the matches and live coding of the matches. So he would or she would interact with the coaching staff on game day. The communication between all the staff, as I've already touched on, would mainly be face-to-face or face-to-face phone calls and emails. Again, a big part of the face-to-face communication is how well the staff themselves get on with each other, and this is why we've set a trial period for the assistant coaching role over the Summer 20s program. because you're not just going to hire someone on their qualifications. They've got to be able to, one, get on with their head coach, and also have a similar philosophy and way of working so that they can best work together to get the desired outcomes for the boys themselves. And that's also relevant with the ACTAS strength and conditioning staff. The advantage being that ACTAS provide a number of strength and conditioning practitioners. So even if there was a couple of people that didn't get on, there's room to move in that aspect. So hopefully after all these implementations over the next 8 to 12 months, the result will be that we've taken a program that is maybe a little bit lacking at this point in time, and we want to turn it into a program that is a leading national training centre program for developing talented youth football players, so that we can give the ACT boys the best possible opportunity to take the step to the next level in their professional career.